And then as far as Pudge is concerned, you mentioned this as a first ballot. So you were surprised that he goes in. I was surprised that Vladimir Guerrero didn't go in as well as Pudge Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say fully surprised. I thought it was going to be very, very close. And it was very close. He got, 76% of the vote.
Right.
So really, really close. Certain Hall of Famer. I mean, maybe the best defensive catcher in the history of the game. A very good hitter in his prime. You know, he definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame. It's just that when you look at recent history, guys like that have usually had to wait a couple of years. You look at Mike Piazza,
right.
Not obviously the defensive catcher that Pudge was, but it took him 4 or 5 years to get in. And for him to go first ballot, I think first of all, I think it was right. I think it was great. But I also think it was a real shift.
Okay, so as far as Pudge is concerned, and you talked about Piazza, the best offensive catcher in the Hall of Fame, Pudge arguably the best defensive. How would you rank where is Pudge when you're ranking all of the Hall of Fame catchers?
Well, I still think Johnny Bench is the greatest catcher, and I think Yogi Berra certainly is a guy that you have to consider. I think if you're putting Piazza up against Pudge, which I think is the really interesting one, I think I'd rather have Pudge, but boy, it's close. I mean, Piazza was a better hitter and a significantly better hitter, but Pudge just changed the game with his defense. So he just completely altered. You couldn't run. You could not steal bases against him. So he just changed the entire dynamic when you were playing them.
Right.